Greetings, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. We acquired a fancy new gesture. Behold! Legion etiquette. I'm certain if that you had two people standing very close enough to each other so that the blades crossed while you were doing that, it would look quite impressive. Now then, shinies. Read. The satisfaction thereof. How do I get up there? Aha, is this it? No. Okay, I am thoroughly confused. How do we get up there? There's gotta be a way up. I've been all around this rock mound, and I haven't found a way up. Do I drop to it from somewhere? Oh, I see. Okay. So we get to it from wherever that is. Duly noted. Moving on. Almost out of Estus. If I remember right, there were some more shinies over here somewhere. Another Goose over there. Hello? Up there. I see a building. Oh, explore. What do we have back here? We have nothing. It is simply a divot in the wall. What would we call that? A niche. Ooh, you look like you're guarding something. I don't hear him coming to get me yet. So let's finish checking this area out. Have we gone all the way around? Oh, we're back at the door. I assume this is the hole full of leeches. Okay, so if we were all the way back at the door, then we might as well top off the bonfire, get our Estus back. I probably don't have to kill those 3 Groos that are sitting next to it. And then we'll go inside that door, which I am beginning to strongly suspect is in fact a boss and not admission to the Legion. Do I have rings of protection? I think I do. Yeah. I don't think you can repair these anymore, given the fact that I've got a duplicate copy. So, let's assume that you only get one use out of each of them. Well, we completed the ceremony. Let's see what our reward is. Hopefully not a boss. We've got a fairly complicated path lined with many, many swords. And shiny. We have worshippers, who are in fact Morgans, and that we now need to get. Where you going? Vicious. Damn shield up. Oh, wow. Okay. That was an ambush that I walked right into. Yes. All things considered, I probably did... wrong way. I did fairly well for having very many swarming, angry, vicious Corvian birds clawing at my face. Anyway, once we get across this little stretch of poison swamp, we'll probably kit ourselves out with some decent defensive gear. Namely, time for the glorious armor of the sun. Yes. Now then, what was I using for boots? These are fairly decent boots in terms of poise, defense, and weight, but surely I had something slightly better. More poise for less weight, yes. I was in fact wearing the northern trousers, I'm pretty sure. Less weight, less defense, same amount of poise. I think these look crappier though. They do, but with the glorious armor of the sun to distract, who cares? Now gauntlets. Salzor gauntlets are quite nice, I believe. Yes, that'll do fine. Do I have any decent armor now for headwear? We did get the Nameless Knight set stuff. Cracked with thin metal, greatly reinforced by a grooved finish. Ah, but that would put me over my weight cap. We'll stick with the mask. The mask looks decent enough. Now, this time, let's... Did I pick up my souls? My souls have got to be around here somewhere, right? Ah, there they are. Walked right over them. Okay, problem solved. Now then, let's go take care of that screamer. Now that we know what we're up against. I thought I was... Fuck. All of you. Oh, hello. You have the dark hand. Oh, there are several of you. I was wondering when that would happen. This is interesting. Ooh, they're quite deep. Or more specifically, they are very well armored. Suck it! I did not want a leaping attack, thank you very much. Needing to heal every time they hit me is kind of a problem. Oh, they're tethered. That could make this easy. Or it could make me greedy and get me killed. Good, I was gonna be super pissed if I paid 12,000 souls for that Dark Hand and they just fucking gave it to me. Ha! Dark Hand still sucks for the shield. Alright, we got some nice things. Let's take a look at them. Oh, that is quite conveniently placed. But it is a strength-based longsword instead of a... Skill Stomp. Use one's weight to lunge forward with a low stance and increased poise, and follow with strong attack for an upward slash. Pitch Black Straight Sword of the Dark Wraith. Survivor of the lands swallowed by darkness. The Dark Wraiths were the first Red Orb invaders, and originators of a unique sword technique inspired by their thick, broad blades. And I think I got their pants? Leggings of the Dark Wraiths. Relics of a small country that fell to the dark long ago. Look as if they may crumble to dust at any moment. The Dark Wraiths were the oldest of the Red-Eye invaders, and rumored to have served a primordial serpent. 6.1 for 6.1. So yeah, that's a 1-to-1 poise ratio. And puts me at exactly 70%. How are the gloves? Did I get gloves? I think I got something else from them. Oh, we'll check it out later. So, that was an interesting double ambush. Not only was I beset by Corvians the first time I came here, when I got rid of the Corvian Screamer, I was beset by the fucking Dark Wraiths. This is clearly not a friendly place. I was expecting to join a covenant when I opened this goddamn door. Instead, I am being murdered. Or attempted to being murdered. I am not receiving a very hospitable welcome. Okay, now that I'm done bitching, let's continue exploring. Perhaps with a bit more caution in our steps. We appear to have an overview of the swamp here. Yes, and in a place of the swamp that we have already been. I have a feeling that we're going to loop around back to those items on that cliff that we saw. Is there anything on this low path that would be worth my interest? Items, perhaps? Nothing that I can see so far. Continuing on. Oop, what do we have over here? Ah, we have a vantage. Place where we can drop down to where the Corvian Screecher was. More Grus. A door. Just the two Dark Wraiths, that's it. That's a poison spitter and two daggers. And a door. Where are we at? Bonfire? Quite generous with these things, aren't they? Definitely not sitting at that. I do not need to fight more Dark Wraiths. Are we getting close to the loop around where the Black Knight was with his ultra great sword? Ah, and here's the drop-off point for those items. I seem to kill a lot of things with 4 hits. We have some lounging relaxers here. Who are clearly addled by their feast of time. Nice of them to stand up just in time for me to backstab them. Assuming I can do that. Oh, hey! As a matter of fact, there it is! That's the crystal gem lizard that was on the other side of the one-way door. Where the where the Black Knight is. Excuse me, focusing on combat. As I do, in fact, remember, you just need to hit him enough times to break his poise, not specifically hit him. And we got 2 scales for that. And a great magic weapon spell. And we open the one-way door. Now, assuming that that thing doesn't respawn, and it would be epic if it did, because then I'd have plenty of material to upgrade our boss, but I doubt it. We just have to kill or run past a few Grus with our Spook spell, and we can easily farm that Black Knight for perhaps a shield or his sword. Ooh, a dark spell. And a hollow gem? I assume that that's, yeah, you guys can read. I assume that that's associated with the Lindelt. Create hollow weapon. Gem-infused Titanite, a stone plentiful in Londor, land of hollows. That looks like the dark sign that got ripped out of someone. Hollow weapons are said to peer into the essence of its wielder, whose luck boosts attack. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can't simplify getting back up there. Don't want to have to sit at a bonfire again. Those Dark Knights were very, very vicious. Oh. we just get back in? No, we cannot. Where was the door? Was the door over that way? Let's assume that the door was over that way. Yeah, the door was over this way. Now we just have to deal with you guys because there is no way in hell that you're not going to fall. Oh, I'm almost everywhere. What? What? Let me guess, he's going to phase out of the world and die in a couple of seconds. Well, anyway. I know how to get out of here. Pardon me, come through, don't mind. Pardon me, excuse me, come through. Thank you. Happy to have helped. Moving on. Alright, so what's over here in this little micro forest? Hello! Fucking knew it. Yeah. But we just got this one. Suck it! Alright, we should be able to backstab this one, I think. Yeah. And we just have a random member, for reasons. Yet more indication that there's probably a boss around here somewhere. I'm hearing very strange sounds. Like some kind of factory industry? Or screaming? Very screechy noises. Those are. Sounds like a factory almost. Black bug pellet. Hold on. Hell? Okay. That's odd. I've just noticed that for some reason... What on earth? Okay, I don't know what's going on. For some reason, my OBS software has now placed a black outline around the screen. I hope that that doesn't show up in video footage, but more likely it will. Yeah, that's not really as intimidating as it probably thinks that it is. Mostly because poison is the weak-ass Dark Souls 1 version instead of the horrible, horrible, terrifying Dark Souls 1 version. I mean, 2. Anyway, we're slowly moving our way up through here. Damn it, stop getting around me. Oh, come on, that was a backstab. That's better. Alright, now you are going to be easy. We'll use some moss now. Alright, so, let's see what's up with the really, really intimidating sounds coming from this building. Are there a lot of bodies laying around in here? There are a lot of bodies laying around in here. I've got 24,000 souls. No thank you, please, very much. Right then. That's a fairly intimidating thing. We've got 24,000 souls. It's time for some upkeep and maintenance. We've got some ash, some bone shards. I've got a shortcut to farm the Black Knight. I've got... what else have I got? 24,000 souls to spend and level and upgrade and all that nonsense. Let's go home. Oh, yes, before we do that, let's join the Wolf Legion. Or whatever the Covenant is. The Watchdogs of Farron. You have obtained proof of the Covenant. Ah, yes. Here we go. Ancient medallion depicting the crest of a wolf. Symbolizes the pact with the old wolf of Farron. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Watchdogs of Farron, the Watchdogs ensure that the warriors sleep in serenity by taking the form of loyal spirits and hunting down those who would trespass the woods of Farron. Summoning takes place automatically while this is equipped. So this is like the, Darkroot Forest Bandits. Or Hunter. Alvina's sect. Faction, Covenant, whatever. You get the idea. So this is, basically an area of automatic invasions. Interesting. But I do not want to wear that because I don't have online right now and it wouldn't do anything. So, I spent a lot of time in the Farron Swamp in offline mode. Should I have not been doing that? Anyway. Back to the Firelink Shrine. We gotta talk to Gloomy and see what the next step is. Alright. Now then, where has old Gloomy got to? Okay, I did the thing. There was nothing behind the door. The wolf was in fact on a side path up a pillar.
Gaining admission to the... Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars, opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead.
To the wolf blood. Okay, so the old wolf may not in fact be the wolf blood. Duly noted. What is that scroll we got? Was that a scroll for Learn sorceries of Ulusil. Yes. A golden scroll chronicling the vast research of the Xanthus sorcerers. Give to a sorcerer to learn the arts of Ulusil. In the lost land of Ulusil, the sorceries orchestrated light and were said to shine in golden hues. Excellent. Now let's see what that Mortician's Ashen will give.
Ah,
Dream Chaser's
Ashen
Ashen.
One, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
Sure? Okay.
Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
No, I don't agree, you hag. Hidden Blessing. There is a grave in Lothric that sees no visitors, a dark place where rootless warriors rest. The Queen of Lothric alone cared to wish the poor souls good fortune. Okay. Black Bug Pellet. Boost Dark Absorption. At all times, the Abyss Watchers of the Undead Legion keep a supply of these concoctions prepared by the Acolytes. Rumor has it their Gru descendants still make these concoctions. Oh, they became the Gru. Interesting. Huh, she now permanently sells Titanite shards. I don't know if she had that before. She has 4 Blooming Purple Moss Clump. Poison and Toxin. So Toxin is back, eh? Interesting. I'm good for now, though. Okay, weapons. Composite ball? Don't know if she had that already.
One.
Yeah. Shut up. Okay. Grey Rat's still here, I see.
Oh, hello, your band in one piece. You can keep them out.
Does he only go on the one journey to get new stuff? I'm gonna be sad if that's true. Okay, I better buy some arrows.
Good morning.
And I got some Titanite shards. Do I have enough to upgrade the pumpkin scythe?
Just what need.
Yes, I do. I have exactly enough to upgrade precisely one of these to the next level. This has a higher base damage, but not quite as much scaling. It's 2 pounds lighter. Doesn't have quite as much of base bleed effect. We'll go with the Corvian side. Alright, so that's now at +3, so in theory it should be wieldable. This scales primarily with intelligence. It has moderate dexterity scaling, I suppose, but it is primarily an intelligence weapon. Still, the fact that it boosts intellect, item discovery while it's equipped, is worth noting. I don't exactly have any other boss weapons to be enhancing at the moment. Yeah, I do have this. I'll save it. I'll hang on to my boss materials till I have a wider variety of weapons to test out. Ooh, this is a Twinkling Titanite weapon. Interesting. How's my shield going? Yeah, I could stand to upgrade my shield once more again. Now then, did I have no shards? No. I have a thing that I need to burn.
Be like that.
Yes, yes. Bye-bye. Bone shards for better Estus, please. Alright. Finally, to end the episode, we will level.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take.
Ah, now, the important question. What do we do? We have but 2 levels. Definitely want some more stamina. We'll go with stamina for now, because that is my primary stat at the moment.
Farewell, maiden.
Alright, now let's check out this sword compared to the Corvian Scythe plus 3. $173 to $169. So we lose 4 damage, but we gain bleed effect. Is that 4 or 5? 173 or 174? 173. Okay, so we lose only 4 damage, and we gain bleed effect, and it also looks fucking awesome. I really like this size. I really like scythes. Anyway, that's gonna have to be it for this episode. Ooh, that threw us over the weight limit. Taking the pants off helps, though, so we'll find some lighter weight pants. Cleric boots seem to be within our range of equipment. And precisely and only cleric boots. No gloves. Now we can't even get those on. Alright. Oh, wait, the antiquated gloves are usually quite light. Yes, they are in fact even lighter, but still manage to have more poison. However, well outside of our equipment load. I'm gonna have to start raising my equipment load now, because I want to start wielding this. Anyway, that'll be all for this episode. Let's see. We brought the ash back, the bone shards we burned, and... We extinguished the 3 altars, but that wasn't in fact the way to join the Legion, it seems. Or is it... the Legion or the Watchdogs?
Gaining admission.
Okay, the Legion. Alright, so that seems to be the problem. I'm working my way up through the altar process to join the Undead Legion. The Abyss Watchers, I think? Whereas, in fact, the Watchdogs of Farron guard the area leading up to it. Okay. Anyway, once again, that's it for this episode. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.